Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Iron Show. My name is Iman, and I will be your host in next 90 minutes. I'm so glad to be here today with you again. And today we are going to talk about you and your stories. As you know, on Wednesdays we talk about you, and this is all about you. Everyone has a story, and sometimes we do not recognize, or maybe we forget how inspiring is our life story. And this is opportunity to get to know each other more. I looking forward to talk to new friends today, and we can connect from all around the world. Yeah, so to begin with, let's see, where are you connecting from? All I see old friends, new friends, all are joining. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yes, that is absolutely great to see you all. Okay, Los Angeles. Thank you, Florida. And hi, yes, UK, South Africa, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Lebanon, Kentucky, Massachusetts. Okay. Yeah, Beirut. Yeah, Annette, how are you doing? Turkey. Annette was here before. Kosovo, Virginia. Yeah, awesome. That is really nice to see you all. I'm still, um, still learning about all the stuff that is happening around with all my Greek gears and all the lighting and sound. And sometimes I just need to focus on something. I might be distracted. Sorry about that. So let's begin. Let's begin. And without further ado, I guess that's what they say. Let's see who is ready to join us and share their story. So start from the beginning. Samra and then Jay Sharma. These are my first two guests here on Instagram. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Um, to be honest, not very good, but I'm happy to hear and to see you again.
Thank you so much. I am sorry to hear that you're not doing well, but I hope that we can make it a little bit better today together.
Mm, maybe maybe it's not my story today, but I just had the wish to tell you something.
Hmm.
Maybe you remember we talked with each other maybe 10 days ago or 2 weeks ago, something like this,
Mm-hmm.
where I told you that, where I told you the love story of my parents from Bosnia
That they live together for 40 years and they're happy.
for 50
50
years.
years, yeah, yeah. At that day we were talking about relationships.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, my daddy just died yesterday.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is a rough news.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Do you want to talk about it?
We can talk about it, yeah, if you want, sure.
Mm-hmm. So how do you feel now?
It's really hard to explain because he was like my biggest love, like my hero, like I don't know, like the thing that I always could trust and rely on, and he was so full of life and full of love and full of inspiration, really full of joy. And I don't know, maybe I'm still under a shock or something. I just did not realize it at all, to be honest.
It is
So it,
absolutely it. If since this is a painful event, losing your parents, of course, it is shocking, and especially like very first days could be, like in denial period that
yeah,
you don't want to even talk about it, you don't want to accept it. But uh, that's why I'm asking you how you're ready to talk about it. If you want to talk more, if you want to talk about your dad, how did it happen? How do you feel?
mm, yeah, we can talk. It's okay. Today it's
Hmm.
okay. I mean, yesterday I was like all in tears all day.
Hmm.
And today it's kind of, I would not say better, but it's a different feeling today because we have been planning all this stuff for the funeral. Not the funeral because my dad has been a Muslim, so we will bring him back to his home country, to Bosnia tomorrow.
Hmm.
And now we organized all these things to transport him from Germany to Bosnia tomorrow.
How's your mom doing?
She's really she's really strong. I think she's one of the strongest women I know.
So are you.
I don't know.
It is not an illusion. The pain is real. You lost your dad. You have all the right to be upset, to cry, to I can talk about death for hours with you, but nothing going to change today in your mind. You still feeling the pain of losing your dad.
Sure.
I can go through some details to find out like there's always a bright side, even in this kind of situation. Was your dad like suffering? Was he sick? Was he?
No, nothing at all. I mean,
Hmm.
of course, he was like he had several operations with his heart.
Mm-hmm.
So and the last one was 1.5 years ago. And after the surgery, he really felt great. He was like again full of life because there was a phase in his life where he couldn't even go upstairs to the first floor without stopping a few times, you know. But after the last surgery, all was really good, and we had so many plans for this summer. We wanted to go to the beach together, to riding a bike. We always went with the bikes. Yeah, we had so many plans, and he was like feeling really, really good. So the last one, he was at the doctor's. It was like 2 weeks ago, and he said, "Oh, your heart will go on for 100 years." So he was really like full of power. And he just died in the while sleeping. So it was, I think, the most beautiful, if you can say so, death someone can imagine. So
The way that your dad went through his life, I'm sure that it is something that probably everyone dreamed of. Being in a
yeah,
relationship for 50 years with your beloved wife and raise your children and go through everything, still be together, and like the way that he raised you, it's actually says uh, obvious that how
right,
what kind of man he was, and the way that he had his departure as well is something that everyone dreamed of. Everyone
yeah,
dreams of,
ex-
like it's to leave this physical life in peace with no pain,
right.
with no suffering, and I think even though it
And he
is
was
it
at
is a
home even.
yeah, and even though it is a painful event
Yeah,
to deal with, I think it is the best case scenario, I guess.
yeah.
Mhm.
It just could have been a little bit longer, but that's the way it is.
Let's talk about that. I know it's kind of like soon, but when is the right time to leave?
Yeah, never. I know. We talked about this
Hmm.
today, and we also said, yeah, maybe if he lived,
One
I don't know,
year, two
more
years,
days.
5 years, 10 years, 100 years. There's
Hmm.
never a right time. I mean, we all
Yeah,
because we all want a little bit more, a little bit more. This is human nature.
yeah.
Yeah.
We just don't know how many. How do you call this? The this kind of thing where the sand goes through.
Mm-hmm. The
How do you,
sand clock.
sand block? Yeah. You never know how much sand is left, so we all think, oh, we have time, or we do it tomorrow, or we do it, I don't know, next week, or we do it next month, or we do it next year. But you never know. So I think the message should be just to enjoy life and to be grateful for every day. And
To appreciate
he
life,
lived like
to
he
appreciate
lived
life,
like
every single
seconds.
sand, every single sand, every single
He,
one. Yeah, the
exactly,
particle.
exactly.
And the way that I mean, this is the way that he did. He lived.
Yeah, he did. He really did. He was like every morning he said, "Oh wow, this is such a beautiful life." So yeah,
Hmm.
it really was like this always. So
It was
yeah,
it was absolutely inspirational to talk to you today, and I'm grateful that you share your pain with us today. I hope that not me, but all these people, beautiful people who are listening to you, watching you, they sending you their love and their energy, and
thank
my deepest condolences to your
thank you.
loss. But
And
are
I
you
hope that we will talk again and then about, I don't know,
sure?
something much nicer. Okay?
Just to think, just something to think about. Death is not the opposite of life. Is the
I
opposite
know.
of birth. Death is just a portal.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's if this is a mindset we all need to work on.
I believe so. Definitely, I do.
And
Thank you so much.
yeah, okay. So please reach out whenever you want. If you want some support, if there's anything we can help you with, please let us know.
I will do so. Thank you so
Of
much.
course. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye. All right. So let's fix the thing again. Oh, yeah. So death is one of the facts in life that we don't want to talk about. Time to time, I think the best practice every morning is to think about death for 5 minutes. Some people call it death meditation. Just sit and think about death, and then you appreciate life better. You see everything differently. Uh, May her dad rest in peace, and I hope we all learn our lesson today. I noticed that Seher is here as well. I really want to see. Yes, she's still here. Let's see if she can join. And this was not a scheduled call, but hi.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good. I have a friend here.
Hello, hi. How are you doing?
We are actually working
Mm-hmm.
just on a break.
Okay, so that was a good timing then.
Yeah.
So for people who don't know what is happening here, because like there's some people who might not even yet know what is happening. 2 days ago, on Monday we had a call, a live session. Me, Seher, and Ikra's mom. And if you haven't heard it yet, Ikra Denise is a 2 years old Turkish girl from a village with a severe genetic condition, SMA type 1, and she needs your help with her medication. There is a medication for her condition which is expensive, extremely expensive. They don't give it to her until she pays about $2 million. Crazy. But if she doesn't get the medication, she will not be able to leave.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have much time, and we are all doing our best to help her. I already noticed a lot of my friends already support her, joined her campaign, talk about her, and supporting her by their donations, and even just posting her pain all around the world. Just before we continue with this talk, if you want to help her, and I really wish you do, there is a link on my bio link tree. The first one up there is Ikra. You can just click on that link and make your donations. Doesn't matter how much, but it's important that you do something. Uh,
I
yeah, and
I just want to let everybody know that how thankful we are that they saw us on your show, like on your live, and how many people reached out. I can't explain. How many people wanted to help? How many people wanted to join? Just to even say we are here for you means a lot to them. It means a lot.
mhm.
And I wanted to thank you personally, myself. I know the parents of Ikraden is so thankful to you. I wanted to thank you myself because you don't know me, and I texted you one time, and you got back to us right away. And I just had to tell you that there was a mother out there in another country that you don't even know is can't feed her baby, and she needs donations. That's all you needed to know, and you got back to me.
So what else
So
do I need to know? I mean, if there is a mother, I genuinely believe that motherhood is going to save the world, and there's nothing more powerful than than a mother with a broken heart. There's nothing else I needed to know. I know what is SMA. I know if there is a campaign on fund me, or the PayPal or anything, they make this platforms for donations. They go through a lot of stuff to get the verification and all this credential. I
they're
don't
all
need.
joining us right now.
Yeah, of course, and I don't need to double check everything. So the moment you do something, you make an like the act of compassion. You just adding to the wallet of humanity. It doesn't matter where this is going and how things going to end. That was the least thing I could do, and probably, like, hopefully the most honorable thing I've ever done.
Oh wow! You know what? Why people follow you, and why people watch you, and why people are liking your posts. This is the reason they should see. I know, like, I can't explain it. I just can't. Like, I like your posts. I like your comments. I like your posts. And I knew there had to be something about that. And why was I feeling it? Can we call baby SMA?
Yes, let's.
Exogenous. I knew there was something about that. I knew it wasn't just words, like because everybody can speak the same words, but not everybody can give the same feelings.
Mhm.
You gave that feeling. You made us feel that it is real. It wasn't just words. Am
Uh,
I making sense?
I mean that
Like
makes sense,
I'm
but
not.
I think I just don't want to. I don't want to get they take credit for this. Everything that I have here, I started from scratch, and I just followed my heart, and I am part of today. Actually, we had this discussion with a friend. I'm part of like a bigger harmony. I'm part of a great harmony. I just don't know what like a small piece of a clock in a big clock. I don't even know what time is it, and I don't need to know. I'm just doing my job. Today I'm doing this. Maybe tomorrow I'm not here. No. I mean, I probably might end up doing something else. But as much as I can, and as long as I'm here, I'm doing this. It's not about me being like a super nice person. I am a human being like anyone else, and I have my ups and downs. I have my goods and bads. I have done many things selfish and selfless, but I'm hopeful that this one, we're now here all together. Now let's just do something about this.
You're saying that Yasemin gelmek istiyorsan gelebilirsin seni çağırıyor. Um, what we're saying is you're telling us you're not doing much, right? That's because of your heart and how humble you are. How much you are doing what other people could have done and they didn't do. I know for 3 months I've been screaming and shouting and trying to have people hear this trial, and nobody cared. Why? Because they have the wealth. Why? Because they have the prestige. Because they have it. They don't want to share it. They don't want to put a hand out there for somebody else.
It's because like I feel them. I know where they are coming from. They might make donations, and they don't want to be on scene, and just because they have much to lose, and they think, okay, so am I going to end this pain forever? No. Am I going to make this everything right? No. So why should I try? But my philosophy is just do it. I mean, as you can do it today, let's do it as much as you can. And I don't. I never get. I never felt entitled for anything. This is nothing that I can lose, or it just it's a blessing that I'm here and I have this platform. Let's do this. That's as simple as it is. But now that you're here, let's use this opportunity again. I don't know if she's here. She can join.
Yes, I just asked her to join if you want to send her. Yasemin eğer bizi izliyorsan lütfen bizi join yap.
Um,
Birazcık daha en azından para toplayabilmiş oluruz ikrareniniz için. I just told her.
yeah, I don't see her name.
Let me see. I will send. I just sent her a request.
Mhm.
When she sees it, okay. Thank you very much, but I am not available right now. She said, okay.
Okay. So it's not again.
Mom is available. I'm gonna ask her to join. Eğer Emel abla veyahut da bir başkası bize katılabilirse katılsın lütfen. Go ahead. She didn't write back yet, but she will.
Mhm. If she can join or not, I just want you to know that there is a little girl in Turkey, extremely sick, with SMA type 1. This is a kind of disease that muscles lose their strength and start with muscles that they cannot walk, they cannot sit. Not long after this condition starts, they cannot even swallow, and finally they cannot breathe. And now she is not far from the end. There is a medication, about $2 million. They already raised about 78 or 9% of this money, and we have like 20 more steps to take. There is a link on my bio in Linktree. You can use it and make your donations. And anyone who make this donation and join this campaign, if you send me, I already received so many messages, emails, here on Instagram DMs. Make a screenshot of the receipt or whatever it is. At the end, they send you a thank you note. Send it to me, and this weekend I'm going to make a list of people who send me their name, and we are going to choose a winner, like kind of like, I don't know what they call it, like random choosing name stuff. And I will send you my necklace as a to show my gratitude. That is not much, but this is all I can do to show you my gratitude. I really hope that we can make this happen. It's not
I
about
believe
one
it's
child.
either the mother. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. I
No
believe
problem.
it's either the mother or the father is trying to join. They just sent you a request.
Mhm. What is
It
their
should be.
account?
Yeah, it's Pamuk.
Pamuk.
PA
Oh,
and UK.
Okay, Mustafa Pamuk.
And
Yes.
how long are we keeping? Teşekkür ederim Belçika. How long are we on? That's the father.
Hi.
Merhaba.
Merhaba, iyi yayınlar.
How are you doing?
Selam. Doktor İman'a çok teşekkür ederiz. Allah razı olsun kendisinden.
He said thank you so much.
Sağ ol.
He's very, very thankful.
Sağ olasın.
Oh.
So is it she, right? So how is she doing?
Exactly. She is so. I love her.
Besleniyor şu anda.
Mhm.
Böyle mama makinesinde burada.
Right now she is eating. So he has to keep an eye.
Mhm.
Ikra.
Deniz.
Deniz.
Hello.
Doktor İman.
Ikra.
Hello. Let me see if I can show her
I
too.
tell myself every time I am not gonna cry.
Yeah. Let's see. Can you see her, guys? Yeah.
Ikra. Deniz.
Okay.
I tell myself every time I'm not gonna cry, and every time I cry because if I could, I would hold her and hug her and kiss her, much like that, you know.
Mhm.
Please help us, whoever's watching. Do not let this little girl die, please.
It's not about this little girl. It's about you. If you see this as an opportunity to save yourself, save your soul, to prove that you are still feeling.
That we're still human.
Yeah, you can feel others' pain. This is the biggest gift you can get to yourself, that you still feel. Yeah.
Deniz, katıldığınız için çok teşekkür ediyorum Deniz'i gösterdiğiniz için. What I say is, I never felt. Well, I grew up here in Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
We owned restaurants. My father, like, I never felt the need to even know what it is to need something.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, everybody has their ups and downs, and I see it's your story, right? That's what it says.
Mm-hmm.
I was stuck between two cultures. Let me put it that way. And I learned how to be a strong woman, because in my culture, it's the man, what the man says, you know, which I'm proud of. Don't get me wrong. But I wanted to be my own hero.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be able to, instead of like asking, I wanted to create something for myself. Something so that I could tell my kids, your mom did this. When I saw this woman, he said it kicked them out. He might not have internet.
Okay.
Okay, you have to understand, like, I said, this is what I'm going to tell I have two sons. And one's 15 and one's 2. Was a single mom for 11 years. But I said to myself, see my 15-year-old? When he looks at his mom, he's going to say, wow, what a strong woman is my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of working and just getting
money from my parents. I said, I'm going to finish school. I did. I said, I'm going to do things on my own. I did. And you see this woman supported me throughout the whole sport. Like, when I tell her my story, she knows, she says to me, like, how I know you, other people will not be able to understand. So, no matter what her story is, and after my father passed away, I noticed, thank God, like, thank God that I was that strong woman that I had to prove it to myself.
Mhm.
Thank God. So, to all the women out there, strong women out there, know each other, share each other,
Support each other.
stand by each other.
Mhm. Support each
We can
other.
make a difference.
And if we know, if we learn, if we realize that when Ikra, Ikra's mom makes it,
Yes.
when she makes it, we all do. It's not about, so
Yes.
when you see she makes it, when you see someone else that you're supporting get there when they want, where they want, you are part of this victory. You are part of this blessing.
Thank God you said something about Igra's mom. When I first saw this, I said, oh my God, this little girl has this much time left. But this mom was not giving up. She said, you never know when is a miracle's coming. She said, I can wake up tomorrow and all this will be done. And that's when I said, this woman is trying this hard and she has this much hope. I'm going to stand by her. I'm going to be her voice.
Mhm.
She is a strong woman. She's a very strong woman.
Yeah, hope is the last thing to die. So as long as
Yes.
we have hope, and we hold on in that, so we can keep going.
She said to you, when she was speaking with you, she said to you that she puts a smile on her face
Mhm.
every time she goes next to her daughter. It takes a really strong person, forget a woman, a real strong person to deal with what you are dealing, know what you know in your head, know the facts, but you can still put a smile on your face and go
Mhm.
on with your day. That takes a lot. So if you guys are hearing us, we are here for Iqra Deniz's mom, for a strong woman that's trying to make her like life and her daughter live. And you can have a hand in that. You can stand by her. To all the people that is watching this, thanks to Dr. Iman, a lot of people around the world messaged us and helped her out. And when they were giving their donations, they put prayers on there.
Mhm. Mhm. Again, you're not helping a sick child in Turkey. You are helping your soul. You are helping humanity. You are supporting motherhood. That is what you're doing. And when she makes it, we all do.
Yes. And we are going to keep everybody updated on how everything is going. She doesn't have much time left, guys.
Yeah.
She only has 900 grams. If she gains that weight, then she loses her chance of getting this medication, this treatment in Dubai.
Yeah. There is a medication, as we discussed, to cure just one shot, one dose, one time medication, one time dose, $2 million. They already got about 78%. And there is a cutoff for weight for this medication. She already missed one chance by her age, and this is her last chance. And 900 grams after this, when she gains 900 grams, $100 million doesn't work. And that's the most, I think, the craziest part of this story, which every time I think about it, it breaks my heart. That her mom is starving her child to delay this 900 grams as long as she can. And how painful if you ever in your life took care of anything, not being a mother, if you ever care about anything, you know that how painful it is to not give them what they want. Don't feed your friend. Don't water your plant enough. How painful is that? And we're talking about a mother and her child. If you, again, I keep repeating, I'm not going to stop. Go to my bio. The first thing on my link tree is Ikra's name. Click on it, make your donation. And if you think you have how much money you might have today, which is going to help you in 5 years, keep it. If not, just give it away, because in 5 years there's no Ikra. In, I don't know, maybe a couple of months there's no Ikra if you just don't. If you don't make it. So someone said, this is a popular question, and many others asked me before. Does money buy happiness? It does. Only when you give it away.
Yes. Only if you give it away.
You can buy happiness for yourself and for others. That is how you buy happiness. Yeah. Okay.
Oh God, the way you speak, I have a fan anyway.
Thank you.
The way you speak, I know you mean it from the heart, because what you're speaking, I actually am feeling right now. What you are saying, like helping this family out, I don't know them, guys. I know them much as you guys know them. But helping this family out made me feel so happy inside. I'm literally saying, it's okay if I don't do what I normally did. It's okay if I'm saving up for them. Because it's making me happy. And the words you are saying, guys, if you are listening to him, he is not speaking just to speak. He's feeling it. I live this, what he's saying. I'm living it as a human being. Emel abla geldiyse gelsin. Mother's on, so if we can accept her.
Let's see. Okay, she's here.
Did you? Okay. You still want to?
Hello.
Hi, hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Sağ ol. Teşekkür.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Benim yes, we've been trying to voice her, so when she saw her, she got happy.
Ask the mom, how is she doing? How is Ikra's doing?
This is
Emel abla geldi.
Emel nerede?
Emel Pamuk.
Okay. Şu an gelebilir mi?
Şu an yayında.
Bize gelebilir değil mi? Çağırabiliriz. Okay. Emel 83, I think. Emel Pamuk 83. She's on right there.
83. Emel Pamuk 83.
I don't.
Haber verdim ben.
Emel,
Sana da
yeah,
haber
okay,
veririm
yeah,
ben.
okay.
Ondan
Okay.
sonra konuşuruz.
And she was on TV, right? So what was that thing
Yes,
about?
Turkish TV. And I
Oh,
actually
that's mom.
had a message.
Selamünaleyküm.
Salam, mom. How are you?
How are you?
Good. Where are you? What is this?
This is her house. This is where she goes live every day. Neredesin diyor, arkamdaki şeyi merak etti.
Evet. İstersen göster abla. Kamerayı çevir, göster istersen. Afişi göster. Kamerayı çevir.
Babayla girdik yayına. This is where they live, guys.
İkadenizin atmışı evde. İkadeniz de diğer odada. Gerçi Mustafa girmiş ama düştü.
Evet.
Ya elektrik problemi var. Elektrikler kesildi. Şarjım bitti derken
Okay.
ya öbür yerinden düştüm. Orayı açamadım derken şimdi biraz şarj oldu. Gruplara bakayım dedim. Hemen Yasemin'in aramasını gördüm.
They didn't have electricity. It went out. That's why she was trying to charge her phone. That's why she's late. It just came on.
Yağmur da çok yağdığı için.
Yeah, it's raining. So they live in a 2-bedroom house. They live in a basement, guys. We are voicing them so you guys can give us a hand. Give her a hand so her baby can survive.
If you go to the link tree on my bio, the first name is Ikra. You make your donations. There is a bank account that your donations go to, and this is the the only reason for this bank account is for the medication. Even the mom cannot touch the money to buy her food or buy her wheelchair or buy her medication, other medications. All the money goes directly uh, to the account for buying this particular medication. uh, I don't know, like this is probably the craziest statement to make, that someone has 90 more 900 more grams.
İkram, Deniz, Deniz.
Sana söylüyor. Deniz sana söylüyor. İkrar Deniz.
Abla beslendiği yeri gösterir misin?
Mhm.
This little should be sitting up. She should be talking by now.
This is how they feed her, through the tube.
She's only 2 years old.
Hmm? Yeah. All right.
Be able to sit on her own. She should be able to walk on her own. But she can't even swallow on her own, guys. Her mom has to aspirate her. Ikra. She's so cute.
Teyze.
Every time she hears me. This is why I love her. Ikra Deniz.
Sana mı diyor kızım?
Ne yapıyorsun kız? Çok tatlı ablacığım, çok tatlı.
Seni mi sevdi?
Mhm.
Seher, aşağıya banka bilgilerini tutturmamıza gerek var mı?
No, Doktor İman Bey diyor ki benim sayfamda var diyor. Ama
Okay.
Should
Tamam.
we put the bank there, or you're telling them to go on your page anyway? So I'm telling her that.
Mhm. Yeah, so you can, whatever, if you're watching this later after the live show, you can find the account detail. You can follow her on Instagram. You can support her, not by just your donations. You can spread the message and put it on your stories and let the world know more about her. And if you want to make donations, there is a link on my bio, Linktree, the first name Ikra. You click on this, you can make your donations. Let's do this together, guys. I mean, we don't have any other option. We must be together. Like this is the time. This is the only, I think the best way to explain it is love each other or perish.
Yes.
It's all we can do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you need a reminder, are you a human being? Do you have a soul left, or you want to do anything for humanity? This is it, guys. Believe me. Like he said, we're not just helping one child. You're helping the whole family, and this is an act of humanity. Believe me, one does, other one follows. We can actually do this for each other all the time.
Mhm.
Emel abla içeri geç istersen, bayağı ses geliyor.
Mhm.
Tamam diyor.
Okay, so I will keep talking about her, and hopefully we can actually make a change. As you know, it's just do your part. Don't think about the outcome. Just do your part and be hopeful.
One thing that I can tell you, 100%. When we get tired, we want to take a break.
Mhm.
This woman, for almost 2 years, this woman couldn't even get a cup of tea and sit down for like 2 minutes on her own,
Mhm.
just to be to herself. As a human being, this woman could not even do that. She is constantly worried about Ikra Deniz.
Mhm.
She is constantly worried if her daughter is going to have it tomorrow.
That's what they call motherhood. That
Yeah.
is something they call motherhood. And yeah, so hopefully they can join me again in just the following days, so we can keep talking about this important matter as much as we can, and hopefully we can make the smallest change, but at least go through.
You made a huge difference. We made 79% today.
Mm-hmm.
Emma was so excited. She was crying in tears. There's people all around the world trying to help her. Good-hearted people in Turkey, Germany, Belgium, France, everywhere. But your show has everybody together. Instead of 10 of us trying to spread the word, you spread it by yourself. Like I said, donations came in and they wrote comments for the mom. I am thankful. In behalf of the mom, you don't understand. I'm nobody, right? She is the mom, and she is actually 100 million times more thankful than I am. Her daughter's going to be able to live.
Of course, I mean, I would be like, I cannot even explain how much I am grateful for my friends who support her. And please, guys, it's not just about your donations. Spread her message and let the world knows about her. You can make a change.
Yes. And Emel abla,
Efendim.
canım, söylemek istediğim bir şey var mı?
Yani çok çok teşekkür ediyorum. Her zaman bizimle. Allah bin kere razı olsun. Az kaldı ya. Biraz daha sabır, az kaldı. Yani biz birlikte başaracağız bunu. Yani ben başardım, sen başardın, yok. Tek başınıza olmayacak. Bu birlikte. Senin dokunuşun, beyefendinin dokunuşu, Yasemin'in dokunuşu. Birlikte biz olacağız, başaracağız. Başka yapımız yok. Az kaldı.
Ben de onu dedim zaten. Burada dedim Almanya'da, Fransa'da, her yerde, Türkiye'de sesini duyurmaya çalışan, yardım eden insanlar var dedim. Ama ona şunu söyleyeceğim, hani bırakmadığı için, onları senin anlattığını da tercüme etmek istiyorum. She said she's so thankful to everybody around the world that's helping, and thankful to you that it wasn't like a one-time thing and you left. You stood by her, like you're still sharing her posts, you're still voicing her. That's why she wants to thank you.
No, she's thanking you all, guys. I mean, I am like, thank you, but honestly, she's thanking you, and this is a message for you. She's thanking you for listening, for sending your prayers, sending your love, sending your donations, and this is not something you do once. This, I mean, we all must not be calm, seated, neglected, and then neglect her until we make it done all together. We just need to keep going.
And we can only do it together. We can only achieve this together, guys.
Well, yeah, thank you so much for joining me again today, and hopefully you can join back all, and we can bring this up over and over as long as we.
Yes, I'm gonna let them know, and then we'll.
Okay.
Şu an yayından ayrılmamız gerekiyor ve hem işe dönmem lazım. Şu an yani çok tekrar
Söyler misin Seher? Gerçekten yayından sonra sayfamıza çok takip alanlar oldu. Etiket yapıp sesimizi duyurduğu için çok teşekkür ederiz tekrardan.
dedim zaten ama tekrar söylerim. Ve bize her zaman böyle yayın alacak 10 dakika olsun, 15 dakika olsun. İnsanlar
Allah bin kere razı olsun ya. Allah bin kere razı olsun.
Birkaç hafta içinde biterdiğinde o da ünite ediyor.
Allah'ım, Allah'ım.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Her page and voiced her. So thank you so much. I have to go back to work too.
Okay.
So from my heart, as a big fan, and for helping Ikra Deniz and her family, I thank you so much.
Thank you all. You're welcome. Thank you.
Allah'a emanet olun. Görüşürüz.
Siz Allah'a emanet olun.
Wow. If you're looking for an inspirational story, this is inspirational story. This is how a woman from a village in Turkey who probably had never known what does even mean Instagram, now is on Instagram live 24/7 begging for help for her child. And me sitting next to her, getting on my knees and beg you to help her, it's the most honorable thing I've ever done. This is inspirational story if you're looking for one. Yeah, so let's continue with our topic. I think I need a couple of seconds to get back to our topic. And Nermin is our next guest here on Instagram. Hello. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
So thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So what do you want to share today?
Today we'll share my story.
Okay. Go ahead. Would you mind introducing yourself first for others who cannot see you, and where are you joining from, like your name?
Hello guys, my name is Nermeen. I'm from Egypt. Actually, I'm 31 years old. Okay, I'm 31.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I study computer science, and now I study another field in business administration.
Mm-hmm.
That's all for now.
That was your story?
No.
Oh, that was the introduction. Okay.
Say, introduce yourself.
Yeah, introduction. So your name and where are you joining from, so they can have like an image. But yeah, so please continue with the story. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I want to say first something. Make me laugh. Before you open your live now, we take about 1 hour. I go live. Suddenly, I find all of your followers in my life. Hello, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Victoria, Rana, Dr. Rajda, everyone. Hello, guys. How are you? And we talking maybe about 1 hour
Mm-hmm.
before you show.
That is how you build up a community who can take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, guys, I think I take Dr. Iman's show today.
I hope you do. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Let's start. Before I born, before I think 2 weeks, my parents have divorced.
Mhm.
So when I'm birth, there is no dad. So I live only with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it was so tight for me because all the time I ask about where's my dad? Why he need not come to visit me? Is he's alive? You wouldn't tell me? She said, no, he's alive, but we don't know anything about him. How it's coming? After some times, I go and work for my study. Just there is not much money with us, so I have to
work and study at the same time. At this time, I met someone. I love him so much. He was in armed force. We planned to marry, but he died actually. At this time, I think everything has stopped for me. Because before it, I lost my grandfather, my grandmother, step by step, all of them. I feel, why this happened to me? Anyone I love in my family, he gone, he died. Why this happened? I still shocked for maybe years. I couldn't cry, I couldn't think. After this, I have to go on. I push myself. I have to complete my life. This is not the end. At this time, I find my find him. And we talk and communicate. And I feel.
When was that?
I can't explain it.
When was that?
When I'm 24 years old. So 24 years, I couldn't see my dad. I couldn't communicate with him.
So first time you met your dad was 7 years ago at your 24th.
Yep.
How did it happen? Do you want to talk about it? How did you find him, or how did you?
Actually, I was working in a company. The owner of this company talking to me. I was little sick this time, and he talking to me. How are you now? What about your dad? You don't found him yet? I say no. I couldn't. He say okay. Give me some information. I will make some calls. He makes some calls and he gave me his address and his number.
But your mother kept the secret for 24 years.
At first, she wouldn't to tell me anything. This was a difficult situation for me because when I met my dad and communication with him, she make a big problem with me. After this, I lost her actually, and it was very hard for me. And I can't talking about this now. After I talking with my dad, he say, "Okay, what about come and live with me?" I say, I don't know. Now you married. I don't. Maybe your wife refused me. She wouldn't me. I don't like to make trouble for you. He said it's okay. Don't worry. And I go on life with my wife. And after about I think 1 month only, or maybe less, she make a trouble with me. So much trouble. What I can say? You know this Cinderella story with her stepmom, and the same situation happened. And I don't know where I can go. I don't have any place now. I don't have to do. So I stay silent. I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk to my dad. I couldn't say anything. After a while, she kicked me out home. Go out. I wouldn't you. I don't do anything. Actually, I was work all the day. I just come and sleep. Maybe in weekend clean and make everything. And my dad say, no, this should stop. And take me to my aunt's house. We stay in her house for a while. And after this, we take a home, but this time we couldn't have enough money to buy everything, furniture and appliances and these things. So we spent 1 month, we sleep on the floor, really on the floor, without anything. At this time, I was very, very sick. I have a problem. I don't remember what's this called. It's here in this place. Something like kind of cancer or something. I can't remember. So my dad was very worried about me because my situation wasn't. We spent, as I say, 1 month on the floor actually. No bed, nothing at all. Just maybe this cup. I think this is what a good one. And that's all.
And how is it going now?
About my situation, let me say, at the first year, I was really very sick. Everything was hurt me. Everything. I couldn't talking, and I lost my weight, and all time I feel cold, so cold in my all my body. But after 1 year, we go and make blood tests and some scan, and doctor see what is this? This is normal. You take a medicine. I say I don't take anything. How this happened? How? From this to this? How? I say, I don't know. Just maybe it's just a miracle or something. He say, okay, just go home and come after 6 months. I will check you again. This situation still for I think for about 4 years. Now it is the same situation, and this I can't remember what this called. Is maybe bigger, a little bigger, but it's not dangerous. And I'm alive. I'm still alive. And this is a miracle also. This is about my situation. After months and months and years, we buy everything. We buy all this, all furniture, all everything we buy it. So we build a home from zero actually. And this was very hard, but we make it. We do. So whatever you lost, you can get it again. It's okay. Take time, yeah, it's take time sometimes. Take long time, maybe years, maybe more. But you can take it as well. Now, for me, it's okay. Everything.
Let me tell you what I heard. Your dad left 2 weeks before you were born. You've been through ups and downs in life, like many others. You start to work, study, you fell in love, you lost your fiance at your 20s, right? How old were you back then? 20? something.
I decided something maybe 21 or
Hmm.
22.
So you lost your fiance in 21, not just by, like, he didn't cheated on you, he died, right? So you literally lost your fiance. You keep going. At 24, you find your dad. You meet him for the first time. Not long after that, you lost your mom. Your dad insisted that you moved in with him and his new wife. And being in that household, in that house, it was so toxic and so much pressure. You said is kind of like Cinderella story. A lot of pressure, a lot of pain, a lot of tension, that you had to leave that house and you built up a new home. Meanwhile, you had a condition in your, you said your neck. I can assume that that's your thyroid, which was not like something similar to a cancer. You were sick, but when you left that home, left that house a month or 2 months, even though you were at nothing and you sleep on the floor, your neck problem, your thyroid problem was gone. You continue with your life, build up your life from scratch on nothing, one by one, day by day. You said everything is okay now. Lost your mom, lost your fiance, met your first time your dad after 24 years, all this stuff. And what you had on your neck, in Farsi, we call it gambad. You know, like we call it gambad. In Farsi, it's let's say a condition comes from pain, from sadness, when you have something to say but you don't say it. It just it's kind of like not medical explanation, but it is what it is. When you have a lot to say but you don't say it, there is a mass here in your neck.
I understand.
When you go through pain, you don't express it. This is actually what, this is all because of the tension, and you don't. Yeah, so it's not goiter, it's not cancer, it is thyroiditis. It comes from all the emotional pressure that the bacteria in your neck attack your thyroid, because your body gives up. They don't want, your body do not want to continue, and the most, let's say, concentrated of bacteria is in your throat. So they attack the first organ they can, which is your thyroid. Your body is ready to give up. I just don't want to continue anymore. That's how this thyroiditis happens. So you leave that toxic environment, and you start to heal by yourself on the floor. And now you are sitting here next to your Hello Kitty and your mug, and you say everything is okay. Yeah, that was the story that I heard. And everything is okay.
I have
Everything.
something to say.
Okay, please.
If you don't mind. I learned, actually, first thing I learned about this is just like, bridge, like a bridge between place to place or word to word,
Mhm.
something like this. This for me, die, it's like this, like a bridge.
Mhm.
I think that what pain that we will miss this person. I will miss this person, so I feel pain in my heart. This is why I feel pain and cry and all this, but not death, not die. This is
Mm-hmm.
my first thing I have learned. And some people say to me, I'm afraid from that. Why are you afraid from die? Because I think I'm not ready. I'm not ready to face God. I'm not ready. Okay. Why you say this now? You have all time now in this world, so do best. Do your best. Do something good. Help people. When this come when I this time the come, you will be ready. It's
Mhm.
okay. And also God. God is a mercy. Don't think he this I don't know. Don't think like this bad thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your share. Thank you for talking about your story. I'm so glad that you joined. Hopefully, you can join back again and we
Thank
can
you
talk
so
more. Yeah, thank you. Bye. Yeah, so she said everything is okay. Oscar Wilde said once that everything is going to be fine at the end. And if it's not fine yet, it's not okay yet, it is not yet the end. Just wait. Yeah, keep going, hold on. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. Mhm. Yeah, so let's see who else is here to join to talk about their story. Hello.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Hi, how are you? Salam alaikum.
Hi, Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Thank you so much. What's your name?
Naila.
Naila. Thank you for joining me, Naila. Where are you connecting from?
I'm from India.
From India. Okay, so thank you for joining
Thank you.
and
Thanks a
being
lot
so
for being
patient.
here.
I noticed that you are. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So please, what do you want to talk about?
I just want to thank you for these motivational videos. I'm depressed. I was in depression for almost 10 years. Now, Alhamdulillah, I'm getting out from this slowly.
Mm-hmm.
And your videos make me more confident and motivated to face the people around me.
They are just a reminder that the best case scenario. They don't give you something. They just remind you something that you already have.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Great. Good to know. So, how are you doing these days?
Actually, I'm living in Dubai now with my friends, India, on
Mm-hmm.
vacations.
Okay. So, is everything fine? Is everything better today?
Alhamdulillah. I'm just trying to make out from these situations.
All right. That's great. That's a good news. Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing
I'm
this with us.
following
Thank
you
you for
all the
joining.
time, watching your videos all the time. I like the way you convey the message. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. I hope that you
Thank you.
continue with your healing and get
Thanks
better,
a lot
better
for
every
giving
day.
me this.
Of course, sure. Thank you. Bye. All right. And yeah, so I am going to pin the comments of Nermin. She was my previous guest. So if you want to find her, follow her, and connect with her, you can do this. You can also, I noticed that one of my friends, Annie, as you here, if you want to join, you can, because we don't have much time, but I would love to hear from you today. If you can join, I don't know if it's possible or not. Your choice. I don't know. But yeah, so let's continue with the rest of our guests here. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
How are you?
Good. How are you, Manuela?
How's it going?
I cannot hear. I can hear you. It just go back and forth. I mean, it just disconnecting. Keep.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know. It's like
I was
it's.
saying that I'm cooking.
You're cooking.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What are you cooking?
Kind of soup with vegetables.
Vegetables. That's good. Vegetables are good. Mhm. So,
Cool.
would you please introduce yourself for my other friends who cannot see you and let us know what you want to talk about today?
Well, I'm a teacher. My name is Wilde. I have a little kid, 6 years old. I teach chemistry. I'm trying to enjoy life. Being with youngster nowadays keeps you going and gives you the energy to go day by day.
Mhm.
And yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect you to go accept my goal, so I'm prepared.
Yeah. So, as a teacher, we already talked to you about the how to deal with like teenagers, children, and how you can impact them. But today we talk about inspirational stories. And if you think like there is something you want to talk, you want to mention, or something you heard recently, or anything, or like how do you feel? I don't know if you've been here when we talk about other guests. We talk about the Ikra's story and Nirmin's story. If you want to like just add anything, you just can do this.
I want to say something like, for example, we all struggle in our lives in one way or in another. So we must keep the energy to keep going. And no matter what life brings to us, we must have the energy and the willpower to fight back. Because life is, this is life. So we have to have something. If it's not this, there will be something always. So we have to accept it, and we have to understand that our well-being is the most important thing that we must care about.
Mm-hmm.
It's so difficult. We are always, let's say, I don't find the word. Every day there will be something that we will be in trouble. In our thoughts, we will think things that maybe you never thought, or things of how we can fight something, or how we gonna be, how we going, how we love, how we are going to fight or go out in this situation. But we will find a way in one or in another. So this is what I want to talk about. So we must have the courage to fight everything that we think we cannot do. We are human. We are so powerful,
and we don't know how much powerful we are and how much we can accept and how much we can fight back. The thing is that if we have a good heart, we can solve things, and people understand us.
Mhm.
People understand that the people that are good or have a good heart to do something will have the good side of things and will help you to solve things. And we must accept that we are not alone in this life. We have so many good people around us, and we never we should never think that we are alone. That's a good thing, a good way to think and to survive everything in life. I always try to help my students fight their dilemmas, their dramas, and for me, there is such a good feeling to help others.
Mhm.
So in this moment, in this way, in this situation I am, so I can do good, why I cannot do, why we not do the good, if we can. So whenever the life or the day brings us, we can choose the good side of things.
Mhm.
So maybe we have a bad moment, but just breathe for a second and try to see the good side of things.
Mhm.
So how to do
Guys, listen to the teacher. Listen to the teacher. She knows what she's talking about. Keep going, and like this is it. One way or another, we all are fighting the same battle, different levels, but same demands. So just keep going, and hold on. Yeah, don't give up.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your share.
Thank you for being here.
Of course, yeah. Thank you. Bye. All right. Okay, so since we don't have much time, I just want to wrap it up. We had beautiful people today who join and share and talk about their stories. Remember that you can always join on Wednesdays, and I'm absolutely sure that your story is inspirational anyway. So you can just share which part that you want, and it helps you, it helps us to learn. We build up the community together. Uh, we talk about Ikra today, and you can use my link tree. Go to my link tree. The first link is Ikra's name. You can make your donations. Together we can help him, help her and her family to live. The simplest thing, the first human right is to live, and just not being able to pay this huge crazy amount of money to get the medication, it's not fair. But it's not about being fair now, it's about making things happen for her and her family. uh, yeah, so I don't know how many of my friends now that are watching can speak Farsi or not. I probably have a couple of Farsi speakers here on TikTok and Instagram, maybe Facebook. I would love to end this session with another poem. And yeah, so thank you. I will share this poem with you all. And I already translated it, and so I will post the translation soon. But this one is going to be on Farsi. I want to. This is not that exact poem that called another poem. It's actually a new kind of poem, but let's go. Yeah. Thank you, Human. آن شب مست به سردرد سحر می‌ارزید. امن این لحظه به 100 سال خطر می‌ارزید. لطف این نکته که در باغ شما سبز شوم به همه استرس داس و تبر میارزید. من که در کاخ دلت یک شب اقامت کردم و همین یک به همه عمر سفر میارزید. شاید این قصه به تلخی برسد پایانش، ولی انگار به این حجم شکر میارزید. جگرم سوخت که شاید دلتان را ببرم، این چنین معامله قلب و جگر میارزید. بعد از این هر شب تاریک که یادت کردم، زیر لب زمزمه کردم که پسر میارزید. Thank you all. I love you all. I hope you enjoy your rest of the day and love each other or perish. Help each other and let's add something to the humanity resource. Love you all. Thank you.